Hello everyone, our names are Zainab, Karina, Stephanie, and Madonna, and today we will be going over Canada's food guide. In our today's presentation, we will be going over an introduction video regarding the evolution of Canada's food guide, an overview of Canada's food guide, the healthy plate, and tips on how to increase our water intake, the 7 principles of healthy eating, followed by some take-home messages and a short quiz. The following video showcases the evolution of Canada's food guide from World War II to our day today.
Now, let's take a look at the Canada Food Guide. In this slide, I've provided you the web link at the top left corner so you can access it to the website. And they support different language. Here you can see the first page is the healthy food plate, and followed by the 7 health principles and different pictures. In the page of food choices, it provides methods on how to make a habit to eat a variety of healthy food each day. For example, eat plenty of vegetables and fruits, and you can click on the bold and underlined word to see for more detailed information. In this page of eating habit, it introduces you how healthy eating is more than the food you eat. Besides, the website provides many recipes including breakfast, lunch, dinner, and even snacks, so you can go and check it. Next, they provide you some tips about healthy eating at different environments like home or work, also different life stages. And at last, they also provide a bunch of resources for consumers, professionals, and about the food guide.
Hello everyone, I'm Jenna and today I will talk about the healthy plate. Now, what comes to mind when you think of a healthy meal and how to make it? Please pause the video for a bit and think about it. Canada's food guide will help us to make a healthy food choice. They create Canada's food guide plate to make it easier to incorporate the main 4 groups: fruit and vegetables, protein, milk and alternatives, and grain products. Use Canada's food guide plate as a tool for you when you're planning for your meals or snacks. Follow these steps to make healthy meals or snacks. Step 1. Make half your plate vegetables and fruits. Make the fruits and vegetables the biggest portion of your meal or snack. You should eat fruit and vegetables more than any other groups. You can eat broccoli, carrots, apples, sweet potatoes, and berries. You can also eat dry fruits and frozen vegetables. You can eat the fruits as smoothie. Fruit and vegetables are rich in vitamins and nutrients that maintain our health. Step 2. Make the quarter of the plate your choice of protein foods. Choose protein foods that comes from plants more often. The protein group should be a quarter of your diet. You can eat fish, meat, eggs, tofu, legumes, and nuts. Canada's food guide recommended eating more plant-based protein like chickpeas, beans, lentils, almonds, peanuts, and seeds. Protein is rich in iron and vitamins. Step 3. Make the other quarter of the plate your choice of whole grain foods. The grain group should be a quarter of your diet. You can eat quinoa, wild rice, whole grain pasta, crackers, and cereal. Grains are a rich source of fibers, vitamins, and iron. Make water your drink of choice. What you drink on a regular basis matter for your health. Limit drinks that have a lot of calories, sugars, sodium, and saturated fat. This can include drinks like sugary drinks, as soda, hot chocolate, coffee made with high-fat dairy, and alcoholic drinks. How to make water your drink of choice and how you drink water on day-to-day basis and how often. Please take a moment to think about it. Use these tips to help you making water your drink of choice. Drink water with your meals. Order water with your food when you're eating out. Drink water during and after physical activity and sports. Carry a reusable water bottle when you go out. Keep water in easy access, like putting a pitcher of water on the table or in the fridge. Try fruit and herbs infused water. This will make you drink more water. Ways to add flavor to your water. Here are some ideas to try. You can try slices of lemon and apples, berries and mint, raspberries and slices of cucumbers, berries and fresh basil, chopped apples and cinnamon stick, slices of orange and lime. To release the most flavor in your water, try to crush the berries. Cut the fruit into cubes, chop the herbs, and you can also try carbonated water if you like some fizz in your drink. Healthy drink options other than water can include unsweetened low-fat milk, fortified plant-based beverages such as soy beverage, almond beverage, and coffee and tea.
Now, let's introduce you the 7 principles of healthy eating, and they are enjoy your food, marketing can influence your food choices, cooking more often, eating meals with others, use food labels, limit highly processed foods, and the last one, be mindful of your eating habits. Now let's move on to the first one. The first principle is to enjoy your food, and it includes socializing at mealtime, enjoying shopping for food, preparing and cooking food, etc. And the most important thing is to know making healthy food choice can increase your enjoyment of food. The benefits of enjoying your food is tasting the flavors, being open to try new things, and develop a healthy attitude about food. So, how to enjoy your food? Creating a positive eating environment is the way. For example, eating with others, making your eating area attractive, and turn on some of your favorite music at the background.
Okay, let's talk about food marketing. Where do you often see food advertising? On Facebook, on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, or on TV? Yes, they are everywhere. Well, there is a type of marketing called behavioral marketing that tracks your personal data and online activities over time in order to deliver targeted advertisements. So be aware of the food advertisements you see every day on social media and TV because it can affect your food choices. Well, not all foods advertised have nutritional benefits. Ask yourself why you want to purchase a certain food or drink. Do you think it's because it's cool, or it's healthy, or it will provide nutrition benefit, or it will improve your mood? I also have a question for you. What are some food marketing ideas that food companies might use to make you feel like you really want to get that item in the advertisement? In other words, how can advertisements influence your food choices? So pause the video and think about it. Food companies might use a celebrity endorsement or attractive messages on the product itself or in the advertisement. So pay attention to and think about the content of the advertisement, the music played, and the nutritional claims. Um, is the product described as healthy although it contains a high amount of sugar or fat? So that's why we recommend reading the nutrition facts table before purchasing the item because it will help you make an informed decision and choice.
The third principle of healthy eating is cooking more often. Before we discuss this principle further, let's take a few moments and ask ourselves the following questions. How many meals do you cook oftenly at home? And how often do you consume home cooked meals? Please pause the video and think about them for a few minutes. Cooking helps us develop healthy eating habits, and it allows us to learn a new skill, which is cooking. Cooking allows us to rely less on highly processed foods such as deep fried foods, processed meats such as ham, salami, and cured bacon. It also allows us to make meals that all the family enjoys. Cooking more frequently at home allows us to save money by avoiding the extra cost at eating outside. We can control and choose healthy ingredients in our meals, such as fruits and vegetables, whole grains, and various sources of high quality protein. How can we make cooking easier and faster every time? Today, I will be sharing with you some tips to make cooking at home faster and more convenient. Tip number one is to cook once and eat twice. You can be creative with leftovers. For example, you can cook double the rice for stir fry and use the extra for chicken curry rice. Or you can cook twice the chicken, ground turkey you need, and keep extras to make chicken salad, chili, or spaghetti sauce. Another tip is to use time-saving tools, and some examples include a hand blender to make easy soups and sauces, a slow cooker to make food while you're busy during the day, or a pressure cooker to reduce the cooking time. The best way to cook quick and easy healthy meals and snacks is to have a kitchen stocked with healthy ingredients to begin with. For example, chicken, meat, or vegetable soup broth to add flavor, bagged leafy greens to make an easy and quick salad, pre-cut vegetables or fruits to be used later for snacks or for stir fry, canned tuna, salmon can be used to be added to salads or sandwiches, And last but not least, canned chickpeas or lentils that can be tossed with soups, salads, or the main dish. The fourth principle of healthy eating is to eat meals with others. Eating with others is part of healthy eating. Enjoying healthy foods with family, friends, coworkers is a great way to be connected, and it adds enjoyment to our lives. It can provide many benefits, and some of them include enjoy quality time together. Having quality time with loved ones can add a spark of joy every time we eat together. It also allows us to share food traditions across generations and different cultures, which can take us back in time and bring us closer to one another. Exploring new healthy foods that we may have not tried before or thought of. Making time to enjoy meals with others doesn't just happen. With busy schedules at work, school, and home, making time to enjoy our meals with others can often get pushed aside. The key to making it happen often starts with a plan. You could host a Zoom party with friends taking turn, or plan a weekly dinner with extended family members or friends over Zoom or any other communication platforms. When you eat with others, it's important to remember to take your time. Don't feel the need to rush, enjoy your food, and the social aspect of being together. Put away distractions like the TV or electronics. This can help you be mindful of your food choices. And use it as a chance to connect, talk to those around you, and share what is going on in everyone's life.
Food labels contain the nutrition fact table, ingredient list, nutrition and health claims, food allergen labeling, data labeling. Food labels provide information you can use to make informed choices about foods and drink at the grocery store and at home. Food labels can help you compare and choose products more easily and make healthier food choices. In addition, we also can know what ingredients in food products. Different types of information may be available on food packages. This information can help you make informed choices. So let's start with food facts table, which provides information on serving size, calories, certain nutrients, and percent daily value. The percent daily value can be used as a guide to show you if the serving of stated size has a little or a lot of nutrients. 5% daily value or less is a little, and 15% daily value or more is allowed. Choose products with a little or a lot of nutrients that are of interest to you. The highly processed food are food and drinks with excess sodium, sugars, or saturated fat. Sugary drink, chocolate, fast food are examples of highly processed foods. We need to limit the intake of highly processed food since it will lead to various chronic diseases, such as hypertension, diabetes, cancers, etc. To limit highly processed food, we need to prepare foods with healthy ingredients and choose healthier menu options. We can replace sugary drinks with water and choose less processed foods, such as making your own frozen dinner by choosing a healthy recipe and freezing it in meal-sized portions. In addition, we can also use food labels when grocery shopping to identify and limit the use of highly processed spreads and dressings. Healthy eating is more about than just the food you eat. It is being mindful of your eating habits, taking time to eat, and noticing when you are hungry and when you are full. Being mindful of the food you eat encourages you to pay attention to the aromas, textures, flavors, and tastes of food. Pay attention to your likes and dislikes using these senses. This may help connect you to your eating experience and be more conscious of the food you are eating. We need to be aware of how we eat, why we eat, what you eat, when we eat, where we eat, and how much we eat. Create a healthy eating environment and focus your attention on eating, and your eating environment is the main concept. After that, you will be more conscious of the food you eat and your eating habits. It will create a sense of awareness around your everyday eating decisions.
So these are the take-home messages from our presentation. Try to make it a habit to eat a variety of healthy foods each day, and try to choose foods and food products that have little to no added sodium, sugars, and saturated fat. If you're not sure how to do so, you just look at the nutrition facts table at the back of the food packages. Most food products have nutrition facts table, especially if they are processed. And so most likely foods and food products that are high in sugar, sodium, and saturated fat are processed. So try to limit your intake of those processed foods and eat them less often or in small amounts. So these are some examples of the highly processed foods: sugary drinks, fast food like French fries, burgers, and bakery products like muffins and cakes, and processed meat like sausages. Finally, try to choose healthy menu options when you eat out, like choosing foods cooked in healthier ways, like baked or grilled. Try to limit your intake of dressings, sauces, as they have a high amount of sodium, so they are processed. And enjoy a colorful meal that has a variety of colorful vegetables and salads with dark leafy greens like spinach. We have some questions about the content we covered today. So try to pause the video after reading the question and think about the answers. The first question is asking, Canada's food guide plate recommends making half of your plate as protein foods, vegetables and fruits, whole grain foods, or dairy product food. Yes, it's vegetables and fruits. The second question is asking which of the following is considered a benefit of cooking whole meals: to rely less on highly processed foods, to eat more fast food meals, to enjoy less quality time with family and friends, or to have less control on the amount of sauces and seasonings. Yes, it's the first one. Rely less on highly processed foods.
The third question is asking which of the following is considered highly processed foods: A. Processed or prepared foods and drinks with added excess sodium. B. Processed or prepared foods and drinks with added excess sugar. C. Processed or prepared foods and drinks with added excess saturated fat. D. All of the above. The correct answer for question 3 is D. All of the above. The fourth question is asking, one of the important take-home messages include A. Limiting the intake of highly processed foods. B. Decreasing the intake of whole grain products. C. Increasing the intake of soda drinks. D. Decreasing the intake of fruits and vegetables. And the correct answer for question number 4 is A. Limiting the intake of highly processed foods. The last question is asking, which is one of the 7 healthy principles that we have mentioned in the presentation? Option A, replace fruits with fruit juice. Option B, marketing can influence your food choices. Option C, eat what you like. Option D, cook and eat alone. And the correct answer for question number 5 is B, marketing can influence your food choices. And these are our references, and thank you for listening to our presentation.